Yeah.
No. Don't help him. Don't help him.
I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm not going to say that it's the Adgrodcast. I'm not. Damn it! I just said it. I just said welcome to the.
I accidentally said welcome to the Adgrodcast.
Welcome to the Adgrodcast. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. Yeah. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. Welcome to the Adgrodcast, and we welcome you to it now. Right now. Right now. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. I said yes. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. I said yeah. That's my line. It's the Adgrodcast. Right now it's welcome to the Adgrodcast.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Adam. I apologize for the long, stupid, drawn-out intro, but that was not my fault. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. He doesn't even know it. I'm Graham.
And I'm Rodney. And we're just going for the longest intro in the world. That's what we're trying to do, Adam.
Listeners, you can't see this, but I just gave them both the stink eye.
He did give us some stinky eye.
It was stinky.
If not pink eye.
Ugh,
definitely stinky eye.
tinky. That's what they say in Spanish.
Oh, no. we don't do things like that.
No, okay, in my defense, that's what my Spanish teacher in maybe high school said for stinky. I don't know why it came up so often when I was around, but it was definitely poo tinky. Is that not a thing?
I don't know.
Stinky is definitely an English word.
Yeah.
You know, stink.
Yeah.
The present tense of stank.
So basically what you're telling me is they had to find the word stinky or stink because that word doesn't exist in other languages?
I'm not a linguist, man.
Well, you sure as hell are trying to act like one here.
So, funny thing that you might notice if you're ever witness to this recording process is the unfaltering eye contact that we have. And I would like to...
Not me.
I would like to pair that. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm literally looking at the wall.
Yeah. Like you should.
We made it that way.
Keep looking at the wall.
Yeah, who told you could talk even?
I would also like to pair this with the fact that people get on us all the time for arguing like a married couple. And I'd like to point out that they're jealous.
Yeah,
okay.
I agree.
They're jealous of what we have.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because only two dudes that really love each other can spend this much time together and not murder one another. And even get the casual I love you man in there.
Yeah. I'm not sure where you're going with this right now.
This one's for you.
Okay.
But it's going to be by you and to
so
me.
I got to do it for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But from my
you
perspective...
to me.
To you.
Gotcha. This gummies gave me a bellyache.
So let's see.
All right. Let's see. What would it be like to be looking at me? One morning I wake up. Here I am. Guess what's up? I'm Graham. Now here forever. But let's check outside. The weather is nice. Everything is going just right. Everything is going for a Saturday night. That's right, it's not Saturday night just yet. We gotta get down to the podcast. So I ring up my ride and I see how he's doing. I ask what's going on. I said, man, are you ready to play a game? Come on, get on, get on. But he's outside like all the time, walking 4 miles with his dog. He thinks he has to take care of it like it is his child, cause he's not ever gonna have one. I'm not gonna tell him that. He'll call me right back and get on. Now the game is done on the PlayStation. here 30 minutes ago. But guess what? I don't know where he is, cause he won't call. I'm getting so mad out here and all, but it's okay, cause I gotta say, I just love that Rodney. And I know he loves me too. You know how I know? Cause everywhere we go, we can't stop looking into each other's eyes. That's right, we just keep staring into each other's insides. Right through your cornea to the back of your head. I'm gonna stare at you. I hope we get buried face to face when we're dead. For eternity, I'm gonna look at thee. The R-O-D-N-E-Y. Where the fuck is my ride? That's my guy. He pulls up. Let's get down to do the podcast, cause we gotta go right now. We gotta do the Adgrodcast show. Ho! But I gotta take just a minute and sit down and think hard. I'm gonna stare at that guy while I'm riding in the passenger seat of his car. He's not looking at me right now, but that's purely for safety reasons and all. I'll tell you what, when we get to the podcast, we're gonna be eyeball to eyeball. Oh, yeah. And now we've come in. It's time to do the podcast every weekend. And now our glare, it rises intense. And we are staring at each other like an invisible fence, cause no one can get through between the two. Yeah, me and you. That's right, now Rodney, I'm talking to you. Oh, and it burns hotter than the equator turns, hotter than the sun could be. That's between the G-R-A-M and the R-O-D. Yeah. Yeah. And I can say with all confidence in my sexuality that Rodney is the sexiest man I've ever seen. What a handsome guy. I'm Graham.
I feel that was a journey.
Was that all right?
No, it was
Did I expose any personal things?
No.
Wait. Well,
Did I hit the concept? Is that what you were doing?
you will later.
Okay. Oh, Adam, we had a request actually, right, from somebody?
Yes. So I have friends on the internet, from the internet.
Don't believe you.
Digital friends.
Yeah, digital imaginary friends. And there was a situation in Australia with one of these guys who somebody was parking in his parking place, and for whatever reason, he could not have the car towed. So we were trying to figure out ways to get the car, not pleasant to be in. And one of the ideas was to literally take a fish from the supermarket and to shit in it.
Shit in the fish?
Shit in the fish.
Not on the fish.
No.
Not rubbing like a
No.
pre-cooking spread.
No,
Okay.
no. We're not sautéing this thing. We're not marinating it. We are going all in. We're stuffing the fish and then putting it in front of the radiator or in the wheel well. Those were the options.
Can you stabilize it up in the wheel well? Will it stay there?
I mean, with some glue, duct tape.
I got it. You ready?
So we're gonna do a song about that.
I won't do an Australian accent because it falls into my seamless New Zealand accent too easily.
Oh. Ooh.
It's exactly
Here's
right.
me, Karen.
It's right.
Oh, whoa,
Look at
really?
you. I can feel your kiss.
Oh,
Feel 'em.
gee, golly, you don't say.
So I was thinking we can make this a tango.
All right. Yes. Right. Yes. Oh no, what's this I see in front of my eyes? Does this person even realize they're in my spot where my car is supposed to be parked? And there is some other force inside that spot. Well, I can't have this, but it's okay, I won't get pissed. I'll wait till the next day. I'm an American and I can handle this. I've been through worse things, that is sure. So I'll go in and watch a Pauly Shore movie. Like in the army now. Or son-in-law. That's right, I think that is the title, but that seems too simple. Anyway, the next morning comes. I wake up, I walk to my vehicle. I go to work, cause I don't have to worry about that spot right now, no. I get done with my job, I get home. The same slob is parked in my spot. I've just got to get the fucking car out of my way, yeah. But no worries, I'm a very calm man. And then went by another 15 days. Oh no, I've had enough of this shit. I know exactly how to handle it. I'm gonna go down to the local market, pick up the freshest perch. Well, that might not be big enough. What would I need? A whole tuna? Maybe a whole sea tuna? Yeah, that's right. I bought the market price fish. I took it home. I sat it on the biggest fish dish. I look at it and wondered how to do it. How will I ever get my shit into it? That's right, the plan I had carefully laid. The way that it would work, it had to obey a simple fact. I had to put my scat inside of that fish. As soon as I could, I figured it out. I'll do with this. Well, you see, my ex-wife was a baker. And she has a lot of baking utensils laying around, including, I'm not sure what you call it, but you use it to put icing into. Normally a pastry, maybe a cake or two, but no, this time I'm gonna use it for a different reason. That fish is gonna have a different type of seasoning. That's right, I don't know what it's called, but I put my poop inside and it makes a tiny ball. And I shove it in the mouth of the fish and I get it all out. I'll spare you the details. Anyway, I take that fish onto that car. I put it up under the wheel hub, maybe in front of the radiator. I should've, maybe, but it's okay. We'll see how long that guy realizes there's a fish full of feces. Now, just to play the waiting game, I sat in my car and I waited for days until a little old lady came out. I started to feel kind of bad. Looked at her, she got in her car, she started to look real sad. But then I realized, this person's no stranger. I remember them from my days in the 3rd grade. That's right, it's my 3rd grade teacher, and she was a bitch. I remember specifically, that's why I put a shit fish in her car. Shit fish in her car. Shit fish in her car. That's right, the shit fish. Shit fish. It killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Shit fish. And the smell lingers on. Wait, I'm not done. Okay, yeah, all right.
So this one goes out to Aaron, Andrew, Michael, Jared, Julian, Coop, Malik, Thomas, Raymond, Nathan, Jordan, Josh, Andy, Patrick, Diego, and Dom, who is the guy in Australia. Fuck all y'all, and thank you for the idea.
Wow.
Wait, did it take that many of them to come up with the shitfish idea?
All right, guys, we got really important stuff to get done.
Actually, it was one of, like I said, it was one of them that came up with the idea, and then everybody kind of expounded on it and like added to it. So originally it was just like, well, maybe you should take a fish and like put it on the roof. It was like, and it piled up and added and added.
Oh, we're brainstorming here.
Yeah, it took like 4 hours over the. Yeah.
More like a
But with all of those
Braincano.
people, all of those people were included in that brainstorm. That's our point.
Oh yeah.
More like a brain avalanche.
It was a collective.
I hope Dom's not just taking full credit
More
for
like
the
a-
shitfish. Because there was a
No.
Broister.
A what?
A brainacane.
A Brainado? I guess a Thoughtnado is what it would be, right? A Thoughtnado?
Oh, yeah, because I have a thought storm.
Yeah, a Thought Storm.
Give me a moment. Let me have a thought storm.
What would you do for a Thought Storm? Just out of curiosity, how would you deal with a Thought Storm?
How would you deal with it?
Yeah, I mean, all right, everyone.
Wait, is the storm like pummeling you like it's a torrent of ideas? Like, I got a plan for
I got it.
Christmas. I got to get my mortgage underway. My car payment's
I totally
late.
have it. Are you ready? I totally got this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start.
What
Let's
kind
go.
of song do you want?
Oh, all right. Well, let me just give you the feel. There's an oncoming.
Wait! Shut up!
Okay.
You should put that next to your throat so you can hear. He was drinking a beer.
Yeah, I had to.
Hang on, shut up! Carry on.
He's opened his zipper. That's what that was.
You guys don't have your crotch sealed off with aluminum?
With a tab. I have to throw my pants away all the time.
So much litter.
All right. See, this is the story of a small town in the 40s, in the Midwest. Simple folk, simple days. Never really thought much beyond their own town. Never really had to. But today an oncoming storm is happening. A Thoughtnado. This is the story of when the Thoughtnado came to Middle America. Sort of buzzing on the TV. It's going ooh, 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 ooh. Oncoming storm for the following counties. And as it muffled over the television, deep down inside I started to have a vision of this giant storm coming across the plains, the one that they just warned of. Oh no, it's a Thoughtnado. I don't think our tiny minds can handle this concept. All of our deepest inner issues in the sky, getting ready to wreck my simple life, my simple mind, my simple time. I seem to find I can't sustain because it starts to rain down thoughts. Oh, what's around us? Is there someone just like me in another universe? Ah, chasm ripped through my head. Not really, cause I would be dead. And I know that because I decided it's the medicine I wanna be in. My life, a torrent of storms, just like the one that the weatherman warned. It's making me want something more than my simple yarn. A simple boy. I've got goals and aspirations. That's right, because the thought precipitation is coming down inside my head, going through my ears and making me think of things instead. I'm just existing and loving where I am and being how I am. No, I need more. I want more. I need things now. I'm gonna move to the coast. I'm gonna buy a townhouse. Oh. Well, the Thoughtnado decimated Middle America. It ripped and tore everything in its sight. Little did they know that it was the quite right storm for that night. The town had prospered, became better than ever because of that stormy thought weather. What did they do? They started to grow. They started to build towers that reached to the skies. Towers that reached beyond their eyes could see. But they knew there could be more beyond the earth. There had to be more than just the things they thought were worth their time and their sight. There's gotta be something, so they shot a rocket off into night. They went into space and realized that their base was not the only one in that place. They found tiny little aliens and And that's it. It helped them go to space.
Thanks for listening.
This has been the Adgrodcast.
Make sure to subscribe.
See you next week.
The Adgrodcast is part of the RVA Podcast Network. Please visit rvapodcast.org for more information.